Hi, I'm Neil.
Hi, Matt.
Welcome to the Mustavebeers non-league podcast.
Number 3.
Well, hey, we're back. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we had quite a good game that we went to the other week.
Before we start, I'd like to say, obviously, the sad news about Jimmy Greaves and
Yeah.
Roger Hunt.
Yeah.
So, just raise a glass to them, I suppose.
Yeah, proper legends of the game. Both very much involved in the '66 England squad. Unfortunately, Jimmy Greaves did pick up an injury.
That's
before
right,
the
yeah.
final in the semis against Portugal, I think it
That's
was.
right.
Yeah, so no, big condolences and rest in peace, people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a few good weeks for Binfield. Not so well for Maidenhead. They did get a draw against it was Grimsby Town. I did check this before. I didn't just look for the best.
It's opened up.
Yeah. But no, yeah, so they got a 1-1 draw against them, so hopefully they're picking up points, because they did drop down to 18th, and you know, there was me at the beginning of the season that thought we was going to do all right. But yeah, apart from that,
We were going to go to there, weren't we?
we
Obviously,
was, yeah.
Train business. And
Yeah, a lot of works on the lines, and there was replacement bus services, and it was just going to be a pain to go from Bracknell to get to Maidenhead, which is odd because it's 20 minutes down the road. Probably could have taxied it, and it would have been a bit better. Maybe that would keep that one in mind next time. But yeah, they hopefully they can start picking up and get some points and push forward. I always thought they were a team that were going to be there or thereabouts around the playoffs, mid-table, with a potential push. I mean, I spoke before about Alan Devonshire. He's top manager.
He's an outstanding manager.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
One of
definitely.
the best managers out there.
And they have got some quality players there. So I know there was a couple of new lads that come in, so maybe it's just that gelling that takes a little while to get used to.
We will get there soon, though.
Yeah, I do.
That's our
believe so.
mission.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, no, we went and watched Ascot against Windsor in the cup.
What a game that was.
That was quite some cracking goals, weren't they?
Yeah.
Absolute beauties.
That one must have been I'd say about 44 yards out or something.
That was Windsor's goal. He
Yeah.
brought it to 1-1. And when you smash a goal like that, you got to think confidence is going to go sky high.
You could hear the whole crowd go, "What?
But yeah, that was a great game to go and watch. It was a bit of a pricey one for a Coca-Cola, though, wasn't it?
£1.30 for a
Can of pop.
yeah.
Yeah. We won't use full term name because
The tea wasn't, you know,
no,
wasn't even more cheaper at all, was
no,
it? And that wasn't the well-known brand that we like to drink.
no, it's not. No, and again, we won't say about brands. But no, it was a good game. I think Windsor, they got a young squad, and I think that was probably their naivety in it, really.
But their style was so quick. Both teams were so
Yeah.
quick from the off.
And very aggressive with
There
everything.
was some crunching tackles there.
The last 20 minutes there were, yeah. Some of them you sort of thought, "Cool, on another day that he won't stay on, he wouldn't have kept going." But yeah, no, some quality play that we saw. Great goals. Charlie and his chin, it was brilliant. But yeah,
You had to bring him up, didn't you?
yeah, I did. Yeah, he did. That chuckled me far too much than it should. But yeah, we get onto that at a later date.
We won't, because Charlie's probably watching.
He might, and yeah, he's bigger than me, so I might get chinned. But yeah, so
Ended up, what, 3-1 in the end, wasn't it?
3-1 in
I
the
think
end to
it could
Ascot.
have been more for Ascot, because their keeper, the Windsor keeper, was outstanding. He made some quality stays.
Big lad,
Yeah.
big lad, and his goalkeeper shirt as well. If anyone's seen Windsor's away goalkeeper shirt, that's eye catching. The cameraman looks at us as he come walking out before kick-off, and yeah, he sort of looked at me and went, "That's a strong look in it." And I was,
It's a lime green with a Union Jack
that was
front and
bright pink, yeah,
even their kit bright pink with a
with black, yeah. It was they're a strong case for their shirt, their kits. Well, I do want to go to Windsor as well. I want to go to their ground because I know it is quite a nice ground that has a lot of potential to have a bigger upgrade there.
I think it'd be good to see them against another team.
Yeah, definitely. We're also looking to go and watch Virginia Waters as well at some point.
Yeah, that was a game I mentioned.
Yeah.
I didn't realise they actually had a team.
No, it's only a small little area as well, isn't it? I mean, the lake's the biggest part of Virginia, of the town or whatever it's called, really, and the village. But
yeah, we'll go and watch them.
Yeah, we'll go get along.
They're playing a real league. I mean, they play in a proper combined counties league.
Yeah, which is got quite a competitive league, really.
Yeah, they're in the same league as the likes of Egham.
Yeah. Is it Ascot's in that league as well? I believe.
They might be. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty certain they are. But either way, there some top teams in there. There'll be quite a tough games to go and watch. And that'll be a local derby if Ascot are in this. I'm pretty certain they are. We should really do our route checks before we do these, shouldn't we?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but oh well.
Didn't have enough time to charge your
No, it run out of
system,
charge.
did you?
Yeah. So, but in with a penny, out of a pound. That's what I say. But yeah, on to like James Harper started the game for Windsor.
Yeah.
And
his first game for Windsor, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think it was his last.
It was his last because he then signed for Ascot.
Yeah.
Did pretty much the next day.
Yeah.
And he played for them.
He played for them midweek. Yeah, he did. But yeah, obviously he's still got plenty of stamina. He's still got the legs, and his brain's going to be ticking quite well. So I think he'd be a good player.
He did look quite lively.
Yeah.
He did put himself around a bit.
He did. Yeah. He's a centre midfielder, and it wasn't like he was going to be one of these ones that goes, "I'll just hold and just protect the defence and just spray the ball." Yeah. He actually put himself about and made it a proper competitive game. But it was absolutely brilliant to go and see an ex-pro like that in that type of environment of the league structure. But on top of that, Dial Square have actually signed Ian Selly. So I'm real chat. He started a game the other day and Dial Square gave out a proper hammer. It was a proper game, sounding like 6-4 or 6-3. And you just look at it and go, wow, these are some quality games that they're involved in at the moment. Oh, thank you, Murky Buku. So yeah, so we have our pre-pause as well, by the way. It's like being at proper ground.
So it saves on the advertising.
Yeah, and it also saves that a little bit during the game. But obviously, James Harper joining Ascot, he's going to add that extra bit of experience into that team, and I think that's going to be vital, especially if they feel that they want to push, and they have got quite a good squad. Their centre forward, I can't remember his name, the number 9. He is outstanding. He has a really good pace. His finishing is absolute second to none, and will probably play a slightly higher step like in the pyramid. So I think it'd be brilliant to get, if you can get them to combining well together. I think you've got pretty much a match made in heaven in football sense.
He scored some pretty good goals that game as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, his second goal, I mean, that just opened his body up on the left hand side and just tucked it away. It was very Thierry Henry-esque, really, wasn't it? It was a proper good finish, and something that we love seeing as well. But yeah, we watched a great game then. Again, we did say is unfortunately we can get to a game today, but what game we can't get to, we can always podcast. Way. So yeah. So what else has been going on?
Obviously with the Binfields, they've just put planning permission in to build a couple of new stands. And did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did. It's going to be a extra 50 seats. So what they do, because their forward aim is to go up to next step.
So which would be tier 4.
Step 4, So basically they have to have that structure of that, which is brilliant. New turnstiles are going to be being put in, so you're not going to have turnstile Charlie waiting at the gate for us to get through. Everyone's called Charlie, by the way. Don't know why. But so hopefully this is really good positive news for them, for the football around the area as well, and it's massively taken off from obviously that Wembley final. From getting that puts that little bit of that extra step where you can go, right, we have an aim and we have this goal, we can move forward without overdoing it. We haven't got to build a whole new stadium. It just needs little upgrades here and there, and we'll be up and running, and we can still be playing
I
it.
think they've got lots of land.
Yes, they do.
To build upon.
Yeah.
And basically what you see in that ground, that's all of theirs.
Because
apart from the wood area.
Yeah, which is quite dark, especially on a night game. That's very dark over there. If you lose a ball over there, just leave it.
There was that one creepy man that stood there the whole time. Yeah. He didn't move. He was like a scarecrow.
Yeah, if you look like Wurzel Gummidge, he really did. I was standing there going, oh, I don't want to go over there. we weren't going to go behind that goal, was we?
No.
We just stand by the sideline. We get plenty good view. But so basically, Binfield are up to 4th now. They are 6 points behind Bracknell, who are 2nd. Uxbridge are 1st. They are 5 points behind Marlow. Level on points with Basingstoke, which when we went and watched them, we said that Basingstoke weren't absolutely outstanding, but you can see how they sort of draw out games, and they were quite good at that. And they're a point ahead of Chertsey, so all going well. Binfield have done brilliantly coming into this Iceman League. They have done fantastic to hit that level. And like I said, it has got to be that move on from last season of the final. Maybe I would never like to say that COVID had a positive impact on anything. In some ways, it may well have, because they didn't have league structure and all that. Like, because games were postponed and then league was cancelled, so they just had the cups that they could aim for. They went for the FA Vars, done brilliant to get into the final, and then from that they can then go, right, we'll make a step up, and we can just keep that steadiness and just keep going. I think it's been brilliant.
I could possibly see promotion for that this season.
I think this season might be a bit tough because it's a long way to go, and there are some good teams in that league. I mean, you can't rule out Marlow. Uxbridge look good. Basingstoke know how to finish games. I mean, they dropped off slightly to drop down because they were top at the beginning of the season. And you can't forget how Bracknell Town are at the moment. They were undefeated until
Marlow, wasn't it?
Until they played Marlow, which are catching up with them. But again, Bracknell Town are a strong squad. And while they got Seb Bowerman, who I've spoken about highly a few times, they've got a proper player in him. And they've always had quite good squads, especially over the last 5 years, where they've had players that have come through, Joe Gator, and some of the others, Kensley and Liam Ferdinand. Some of these players, a lot of them have moved on. Some of them went higher up, didn't quite work for them, so they've kind of filtered back down to a similar level, just found different clubs, but they're going to be there and thereabouts, I would have thought. In my eyes, that's how I feel.
Like talking about that, Seb, I mean, I've always thought that a bigger team could have poached him by now, like some Slough or someone within like the National League could have poached him by now. But
there was talks that there was a few clubs looking at him and they tried to prize him away, but he's stayed quite committed to Bracknell, and I don't know whether that's because he came from the youth ranks and he feels that sort of connection. The fans took to him like that to water, didn't they? I mean, I remember first seeing him and he showed no fear. He was probably about 17 years old, and he was taking on players as though they were dummies. He didn't care. He didn't have fear in the world. And I think players like that, they generally either do move on and find that bigger club and perform at a better, I don't want to say a better level, but a higher level, sorry. Or they stick with that club because he's found that love from that club, and I'm more for it. Either way, he's got my blessing because he is a top player. But yeah, no, there's been some great things that's gone on over the last few weeks. Like I said about Dial Square, where they've had some real entertaining matches. I think nearly every game they've played, it's gone into near double digits. There's been some 6-4s, some 3-4s, a 5-4, and you just look at it and go, wow, this has got to be a team that they're entertaining, win, lose or draw. They will go out and give everything. Adding a player like Ian Selly, just only that creates a different mould around the club, and he's apparently just slotted into centre midfield quite well.
Don't worry, we can go there soon.
We can.
You
I want to get
your
there.
Arsenal hero.
I can. My Arsenal hero.
A picture with him.
Oh, I will, and I'm going to ask him about
Little autograph.
His first goal he ever scored for Arsenal in Europe, and it was a cracking goal in the season we won the Cup Winners' Cup. I might add as well. So there's definitely some positives there, and hopefully it's a follow of suit. Maybe some other ex-professionals will come to the team and go, right, I can lend a hand and I can show my vast experience into it.
And there's some that you wish probably wouldn't.
Yeah, there's a couple that we don't know, just retire. Yeah. just stop it. I don't know what Francis Jeffers is up to these days. Last I heard, he was at Accrington Stanley, and I don't think
Who are they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were managed by James Beattie as well, I believe, at the time. He's another person who's kind of disappeared. He was a good player, wasn't he?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southampton, he was a bit of a goal machine. You kind of looked and thought, oh, is this the player that's going to take Matt Letizier's sort of reign as the top player in the club? But he went off to Everton and done quite well there as well. But no, there's some plenty of football to get about and watch. Obviously we're a bit gutted we couldn't get to the game today, but all in all, happens for a reason. We've got another couple of weeks to look at what games we get to.
Yeah, we could get to a game near you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If there's anyone there that can recommend a game for us to get to, just comment, like and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram as well, because that's a great platform for us.
If you want to send us any memorabilia, programs, t-shirts, that kind
Yeah,
of thing. Yeah,
we're always looking. I know we've got a few professional clubs up there and some dedication to some loved ones. But also love for our non-league clubs are up there, Binfield and Bracknell. But yeah, so hopefully you all enjoy football. You all enjoy your week and your weekend. Whatever games you get to, let us know. And we'll also comment back and speak to you. So from us, it's a good day and have a good one. Take care. What do you think? Was that too short or?
still recording.